win a golf tournament for a friend would be the understatement of all time. Can we get a big hand for Tom and company? So to say that this is a huge award, I know that it was, I said last year it was humble beyond belief. Dan was such a great guy. He meant so much to so many, and to Siobhan and Patrick and Molly and Diane. I mean, it's all about family, and that's what this is. And this year's recipient comes from one of the best families you'll ever meet. They're all here. I think most of them because they can't believe Paul's getting an award. But regardless, Tanel actually won the Spirit Award. I'll be nice at the end. So Tanel actually won the Spirit Award at SI for our class, which you know, he was super positive. He was that guy. He had an afro.
You're jealous.
I was, but he was unbelievable. I mean, he was just terrific, right? So we've been like brothers. The class of '76, much like the class of '83, there's about 15 to 20 of us that have run around together forever, right? So I was going to go back, but then now I see Mrs. Tonelli's here. So I got to tell a quick Mrs. Tonelli story. It's my favorite Mrs. Tonelli story. We had a graduation party on Windsor Drive, and we were having a lot of fun. And all of a sudden, everybody started to get real warm, and we just thought we'd had maybe a little too much fun, and we left. So we went back because we were always on Windsor Drive at Enright's house or Tanel or Colin Beanie's someplace, and we were like, boy, it just got really hot here. And Mrs. Tonelli said, yo, I turned the heater up because you guys had just been here long enough. It was time to go. So sometimes it's all about engineering. So I got to tell you, because this also involves a prior winner, John Ring. These guys, Tanel and a bunch of these guys, take this, what they call mystery trip, and they go, a bunch of men only from San Francisco go on these trips, and they never, they don't tell their wives or girlfriends where they're going, and they just go. And sometimes they dress like Eddie Reedy. So
more often than not.
So I got invited, as did John Ring, to be mystery guests, and they just told us we needed a passport. And this was 2 years ago, so we go, okay, cool. So we get our passports, we show up at the airport, and we end up in Cabo San Lucas. And they get this beautiful place, and we're all there, and we don't know who's going to end up with who. So John and I, since we're junior, we end up as roommates. And every night, I don't know John Ring other than I thought the world of him because he won this award, and I thought that he would be that guy. And anybody that one of my best friends in the whole world is Greg Rocca, who snores a little bit, and is about 3 times as big as John Ring, and John Ring snores every bit as loud as Greg Rocca. So anyway, we're down there and we're having a good time. And this year's award winner coordinates, and he decides that he's going to take us on an adventure. And we had a few cocktails, so we're like massively hungover. And it's about 105 degrees in Mexico, and he signs us up for a camel ride.
Oh, what's wrong with that? We're brothers! Brothers from another mother!
You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. And halfway through today's golf round, Tonelli's got a couple of cocktails on board, and he starts calling Roger D'Souza Raj. Like Rajneesh. We're like, what? So, anyway, so we're on this camel ride, and we are just, before we get to it, we're on a cactus nature walk because the camels are doing a lap with somebody else. He comes back, and I mean, literally, we're dripping sweat. We're just hating his guts, right? So we think that this is it. But when we get back to the house, these guys, they give Tommy Bahama shirts with mystery trip on the back, And Tonelli decides, he's got it all laid out, he's so proud of himself, it's all fastidious. So again, there's 10 guys from San Francisco in Mexico, and it comes back, he's got matching like off-white colored Tommy Bahama shirts.
Wait,
there it is.
There it is.
It's this exact shirt.
Great looking shirt.
And they're all paired with short seam chubbies pastel colored shorts. And Tonelli says to all of us, hey, tonight we're all going to wear this and we're going to go to town. And they're like going, no way. But anyway, that's just kind of how Paul is. You know, it's all about organization, family, love, leadership, spirit, everything you can imagine that is the Dan Linehan Award. And I know that last year I was saying that I was humbled to get the award, but then when they asked me to say something tonight, I thought, well, God, if you're going to lower the bar and get to that, I'm all over it. But to truly, you know, my brother from another mother, one of the best guys in the whole world, who I can guarantee you is so honored to get this. Tonell, I love you. God bless you. Come up and get your shirt. So my first line was going to be, this is the first time I've seen Greg